An octopus lived in a shallow pool near the ocean. The pool was his home, a cozy little spot where he felt safe and comfortable. The water was clear, and he could see the tiny fish swimming around him. He loved watching the waves crash against the rocks, creating a soothing sound that helped him relax. He was a very lazy octopus. He loved to sleep. In fact, he spent most of his days napping. The gentle sway of the water rocked him to sleep, and he would often dream of exploring the vast ocean. But his laziness always got the better of him, and he preferred to stay in his little pool. One day he crawled out of the water. The sun was shining brightly, and the warmth beckoned him. He had never ventured far from his pool, but today felt different. He wanted to feel the sun on his skin, to experience something new and exciting. He wanted to take a nap on the warm sand. The sand felt soft beneath him, and the heat was comforting. He found a perfect spot away from the crashing waves where he could lie down and enjoy the sun's rays. The sun felt good on his tentacles. It was a sensation he had never felt before, and he relished it. The warmth seeped into his body, making him feel drowsy and content. He stretched out his tentacles, letting the sun bathe every inch of them. The octopus closed his eyes. He fell fast asleep. His breathing slowed, and he drifted into a deep slumber. He dreamed of swimming in the open ocean, of discovering new places and meeting other sea creatures. But for now, he was perfectly happy right where he was. He did not see the big cat watching him. The cat had been wandering the beach looking for something to eat. When he spotted the octopus, he stopped in his tracks. He had never seen such a creature before, and his curiosity was piqued. The cat was astray. He was very hungry. The cat crept closer. His stomach growled, and he licked his lips in anticipation. He moved slowly, trying not to make any noise that might wake the sleeping octopus. He saw the octopus's 8 long tentacles. They looked delicious. The cat imagined how they would taste, and his mouth watered. He had eaten fish before, but this was something entirely new. He couldn't resist the temptation. The cat licked his lips. He was ready to pounce. His muscles tensed, and he prepared to make his move. But just as he was about to leap, something made him hesitate. He was very, very hungry, but he was also cautious. He had learned from experience that not everything that looked tasty was safe to eat. He decided to wait and watch a little longer, to see if the octopus would wake up and reveal any signs of danger. The cat decided to take a little bite, just one. He bit down on the octopus's tentacle. The octopus didn't even flinch. He was sleeping soundly. The cat took another bite, then another and another. The octopus slept on. He felt nothing. The cat grew bolder. He had never seen anything like this before. So much food all in one place. The cat ate and ate. He forgot all about being careful. The cat gobbled down the octopus's tentacles. He ate 1, then 2, then 3. He ate 4, then 5, then 6. Still, the octopus slept. The cat was full to bursting, but he couldn't stop. There were still 2 tentacles left. They smelled so good. He had to eat them too. Finally, the octopus woke up. He felt something strange. He looked around. He saw the cat. The cat was munching on his last 2 tentacles. "Hey!" cried the octopus. "What do you think you're doing?" The cat jumped back. He looked at the octopus with his big green eyes. He still felt very greedy. He wanted to eat those last 2 tentacles. Section 5. A Clever Ruse. The octopus saw the look in the cat's eyes. He knew he had to think fast. "You know," said the octopus, "these last 2 tentacles are the best. They are extra delicious. But you have to eat them in a special way." The cat tilted his head. "A special way?" he asked. Section 6. Greed's downfall. "Yes," said the octopus, "you have to stand up on your hind legs to eat them. That way the flavor goes all the way down." The cat hesitated. He looked at the tentacles. He was very full, but he was also very greedy. He wanted to taste the extra delicious flavor. The cat stood up on his hind legs. His belly was so full it almost touched the ground. He wobbled a bit. Section 7. The importance of balance. In the delicate dance of nature, balance is key. Every creature, no matter how small, plays a vital role in maintaining this equilibrium. Today, we explore a tale that perfectly illustrates this concept. The octopus saw his chance. He had been observing the cat for a while, knowing that patience and timing were crucial. The cat, with its sleek fur and sharp eyes, had been prowling the shoreline looking for an easy meal. He squirted a cloud of ink at the cat. The ink spread quickly, creating a dark, impenetrable cloud in the water. This was the octopus's natural defense mechanism, a clever trick to confuse predators and make a swift escape. Then he quickly crawled back to the safety of the water. The octopus knew that the ocean was his sanctuary, a place where he could blend in and disappear from sight. The cat coughed and spluttered. The sudden attack had caught him off guard. He shook his head vigorously, trying to clear the ink from his eyes and mouth. He couldn't see a thing. The ink had temporarily blinded him, leaving him disoriented and vulnerable. The cat's sharp senses were now dulled, and he felt a wave of panic. He fell over onto his back. He felt sick. The taste of the ink was bitter and unpleasant, and his stomach churned with discomfort. The cat had never experienced anything like this before. All he could taste was octopus. The flavor lingered in his mouth, a constant reminder of his failed attempt to catch the clever creature. He licked his lips, trying to get rid of the taste, but it was no use. The cat had been too greedy. In his eagerness to catch the octopus, he had ignored the signs and warnings. His hunger had clouded his judgment, leading him into this unfortunate situation. He had eaten too much. The cat's belly was now bloated and uncomfortable. He lay sprawled out on the sand, feeling the weight of his poor decisions. He had even fallen for the octopus's trick. The realization hit him hard. The octopus had outsmarted him, using its natural abilities to escape and survive. The cat felt a mix of frustration and admiration for the clever creature. He lay on the sand, feeling miserable. The lesson was clear. In nature, balance and respect are essential. The cat had learned this the hard way. And as he rested on the shore, he vowed to be more mindful in the future. Section 8. The 9-6 Rule. The 9-6 Rule is a simple yet profound principle that can guide us in our daily lives. It's about finding the right balance between ambition and contentment, between striving for more and appreciating what we have. The cat learned a valuable lesson that day. Don't be greedy. Greed can lead us down a path of dissatisfaction and endless craving. The cat, in its quest for more, forgot to appreciate the simple joys of life. It's a reminder that sometimes less is more. Just like in sumo wrestling, where wrestlers try to push each other out of the ring, life can often feel like a competition. We push ourselves and others, striving to be the best, to achieve more. But in this relentless pursuit, we can lose sight of what truly matters. Sometimes the one who pushes too hard, who wants it all, ends up falling first. Overexertion can lead to burnout, and in our quest for success, we might find ourselves stumbling. It's crucial to know our limits and to pace ourselves. It's better to be balanced. Balance is the key to a fulfilling life. Just like a balanced rock formation stands the test of time, a balanced life can weather any storm. It's about finding harmony between work and play, ambition and relaxation. The octopus could have stayed in the water, but he was lazy and went onto the land. Laziness can sometimes lead us to make poor decisions. The octopus, in its quest for an easy way out, found itself in a challenging situation. It's a lesson in the importance of effort and diligence. The cat could have eaten just a little, but he was greedy. Greed can cloud our judgment and lead us to overindulge. The cat's greed serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of excess. Moderation is key in all aspects of life. We all have a 9 and a 6 inside us. The 9 represents our drive, our ambition, our desire to achieve and excel. The 6, on the other hand, symbolizes our need for balance, for peace, and for contentment. Both are essential for a well-rounded life. The 9 pushes us to do more, to want more. It's the part of us that sets goals, that dreams big, that strives for greatness. Without the 9, we might lack motivation and drive. It's what propels us forward, what keeps us moving towards our dreams. But the 6 reminds us to be steady, to find balance. It's the part of us that knows when to slow down, when to rest, when to appreciate the present moment. The 6 is our anchor, keeping us grounded and centered. Work hard, but rest too. It's important to put in the effort, to strive for our goals, but it's equally important to take time to rest and recharge. A well-rested mind and body are more productive and creative. Eat, but don't be greedy. Enjoy the pleasures of life, but don't overindulge. Sharing and moderation lead to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. It's about finding joy in the simple things and not letting excess take over. Find your balance, just like the 9 and the 6. Embrace both your ambition and your need for peace. Let them coexist in harmony, guiding you towards a life that is both fulfilling and balanced. That's how you win in life. By finding the right balance between striving for more and appreciating what you have, you can lead a life that is both successful and content. The 9-6 rule is a reminder that true success comes from balance.